Previously on Surviving Sliptopia.
We're going to be making a monument right over in this area. And I'm going to be doing a bunch of work over here. And that's the reason kind of why I didn't, there wasn't a dun 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 and everything was done. Because it's going to be a long process. I actually have a bigger idea. This is really cool. I'm really excited about this. I don't know if you guys remember. I was really excited about anvils because then you could keep the same weapons forever, and you can do things like Sir Humphrey Davy. You can never do this before. I'm really excited, guys. I'm just I can't wait to see what stuff we're gonna be able to build with this. This is unbelievable. What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, and I've done stuff. I made it Sliptopia-y. So, I started working on the monument. Let's go over and take a look at it. Perfect aim. So, I did some stuff and things. Some stuff that was some secret-y stuff, and I continue to do some work on getting some enchanting done that we want. But I did go ahead and get some enchanting done for myself. So I got some newer items, and I thought we would show you kind of the monument. We may work on this a little bit today. I've already done a bunch of work on it, a bunch of the crappy work. But so I got Serpentine 2 still. I got the Star Wars t-shirt, fire protection. I got Pants of Power. I don't know I don't know why I like that so much. And 7 League boots, which would be better if we were in Feed the Beast for the jumping. But and I got some new items here. Hans Christian Oersted, who was actually the person who's credited with discovering aluminum. Sir Humphrey Davy was just credited with misnaming it twice and then naming it once. Mr. Spoon instead of the Master Spoon. And we have Witherbane 2 with Smite 5 on it. And I still have In Yo Face. The reason I still have In Your Face is because I'm not able to I can't figure out a way to repair bows. And speaking of, I need some arrows. I thought I was able to repair bows, and then I was just trying to repair them. Where's arrows are here. I was just trying to repair it, and I couldn't repair it with sticks or with string. So, wait, you know what? Now that I say that, I remember I have to use an actual other bow. So, but I ended up starting to make another new bow, and I have some of that stuff over here. I'm not going to show it to you yet because it's not finished. So, there is a peek. Another peek. There's a peek. Another peek. But, so, it actually took me almost a couple hours today, and started to form this up into the shape of which it will be when it's done. And so it's very similar to what I did over at the cab towers. It's kind of the look that I've decided that I want to go for certain parts of the canvas. I just want to kind of start to bring it together, and so out in this area here, you can see there's kind of this theme that got started, and then I did it over at the cab towers as well. I mean, it surrounds the base of the Amborium and kind of a little bit of the base of the cathedral as well. So there is this theme that I think we're gonna keep, and that is that stuff and things are smooth stone. Well, it's fairly obvious at this point, but we'll end up doing some cool stuff, and actually walled this off right at this area here. I don't think this really looks that bad. It is kind of a big wall, but it does lend itself well to us being able to use this area for it. Kind of, I don't know, it made it into a thing. I'm like, oh, that looks like a thing needs to go there, which we didn't really have before. And we still have the little lake over here and all this, but eventually I think a lot of this may end up being turned into something different, a different version of Sliptopia, if you could say it that way. But I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do here, and this is kind of the center-ish area of where the monument's going to go. And I think I had a couple of things to tell you guys about. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but the world download has been updated, so you can go ahead and check that out with new stuff in it. It won't have any of the monument stuff in it, but the world download has been updated. Also, you guys, a while back I talked about, and again, I can't remember if I told you guys, what we're going to call ourselves, what we're going to call you guys, and of course, you're Sliptopians. I don't know why there was ever even a question of it. But yeah, you guys are my Sliptopians. So, so we got some stuff to do with the monument, and I've been taking that time. You know that I've told you guys right before my mind goes into its sleeping mode. It is in this feverish Minecraft mode, and I've been thinking about what I want to do here. So, I think we're going to take the road down so that you see here how there's like a half smooth stone in this. So I think we're going to continue that trend where this road will follow like this, and you'll be able to see there'll be water on both sides of it. But this way it'll be half slabbed out, so we won't need to torch it, which will be good. And then eventually, look at that, eventually it'll come to the monument area here. Now, I don't really know exactly what the heck is going to go on with this monument. So I think I need to do a little bit of brainstorming. And I think I need to get some circles going and stuff like that to kind of see how big it is that I want to make it. I'm not really sure yet. But this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I was thinking 8. But I think that may not be necessarily big enough. Or it may be. The trouble that I have too is that I have a couple of designs in my head that I like both of them, but they're kind of conflicting. So I'm not sure which one I want to go with. And then if we were to do a circle, I think it would go something like that. Yeah, that was all wrong. Is that correct? Yeah, that looks circly to me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4. I think it would be something like that. So this way I can get that this would kind of be a quarter of it, and it kind of makes it feel like it's probably not as big as I want it to be. So I tell you what, I'm going to start to work on this, and I was actually also thinking about, you guys know a lot of times I like to kind of do like the dun 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 dun, but you know, like you get the big montage of the finished product kind of thing, and it's a humongous surprise. But I thought that since this monument was for you guys, that it would kind of include you more in the build process a little bit more, just that I wouldn't do that kind of big reveal in that way, that I would actually kind of hang out with you guys and we build it somewhat together. So I think though that I am going to need to do a little bit of stuff on my own here. So I'm going to try to maybe form something in my head, form a basic opinion about what the shape and size and scope of this will be. I'm going to do a little bit of work and come back and hang out with you again in a sec. got my circle plotted out here, and and I got the circle plotted out, and I think this is a good size for what I want to do, for what we want to do here. So it's actually a 12, or it's a radius 12, so it's 12 from the center to the edge, and we got a perfect circle. And just gonna lay some stuff down. And I know I said I was gonna like include you in the whole building process, kind of. And then I was like, well, wait, hold on, I'm gonna go now and do some of it on my own. But that's why I kind of included it there, so you could see what I was doing. You can kind of get an idea of just kind of what's going on with building. But it's funny, guys, because I don't know, it's weird. Like, I really like building by myself when it's just quiet and I put some tunes on and just kind of like, I don't know what it is. It's kind of like when I talk about going mining and you don't have to think. Like, it's seriously like meditation. Like, it's just like this meditative state that you can go in and just like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like being creative. You know, it's like when you're just being creative, like doing your thing. You just kind of like let your mind go, and it does its thing, and it's super relaxing for me. So I almost sometimes like don't want to record while I'm building because it like takes away from my relax time. But then I'm like, I love my peeps. I gotta hang with my Sliptopians too. So then I'm like, all right, let's do some talking, because I seem to be okay at talking as well. We need a crafting bench, of which there are none here, which means that I'm failing as a builder. Let's head back over to the Amborium and grab some wood. Make a bench. You know what? I may even have some crafting benches already crafted. Look at that. I crafted crafting benches. I'm also become completely lazy. I don't walk anywhere anymore. Oh, I can't get over that? We'll do that instead. I'm not even going to bother with walking. So we're going to just grab some more slabs. Is that enough? No. Not even close. Alright, now we have enough. So, yeah, I'm actually, a lot of times when I'm building, not liking the way things are happening. Building process, oh my gosh, I'm like in puberty. The building process is so interesting, because I get these ideas in my mind, and 90% of the time they're not concrete. So like, I'm like, it's something like this thing. And, then you start doing it, and it just doesn't translate on paper, like in your mind. It just doesn't translate the same once you get it out there on the canvas. It's not quite the same thing, but I'm confident that this will come out kind of closer to what I'm planning. But I'm also interested to see what happens. I'm thinking about whether or not we want to add redstone, some sort of redstone to this, whether it be doors. I thought about adding some sort of flowing water that may turn on and off depending on if you're inside the monument or not. Because it will be surrounded by water. There's going to be water all the way around here. So, I don't know what I'm going to do as far as that's concerned. And I thought about adding doors similar to the shades that we have on the bedroom up inside the observation tower. Then I thought that was kind of a cop-out because I've already done it. And the other thoughts that I was having about this are that I almost didn't want to build it. I'm not running the snapshots. I'm protesting snapshots. I think it's ridiculous that the game gets updated every week. I think it's just bad for... I mean, no wonder there's so many problems with stuff and things when they add new stuff so often. So I just don't really want to run snapshots. It also is rough on updating your texture pack every moment of the day, constantly. So, but the reason that I'm upset that I'm not running the snapshot is because I don't have quartz, which is a new block that's going to be available, and I wish that I had it. Look at that. Now it's nice and dark. You know, this game looks awesome on Moody. It's so hard to see, to translate. and YouTube. I hope that you guys, I don't even know how this will come out. I'm doing a little test right now. But the game looks just so cool on Moody. So cool. But for the sake of YouTube, we turn it to bright. I at least wanted to get this piece done because now what we can do is start to add the water. Now, can I even... I can't. We can start to get the water going, and I think that what we'll do is we'll make a little stairway up here. And actually, we need to edge this entire walkway. Is it like that? Oh wait, no. No, that's a lie. Once the water's in here, we'll be able to climb up there. You'll be able to hop right up. So this needs to go, because that'll actually block the water. So I need a little watering area here. Let's just build one real quick. Perfect. And we'll grab our buckets up here. Just happen to have some water right there. Psyched about the changes in the snapshot with water. Now if you have 2 levels of water, you can actually stack source on top of source, as opposed to before you had to like build a, put a block underneath so that the block above would turn to source. You don't have to do that anymore. It's pretty BA, I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to fix a lot of problems. And pretty excited about that. So, kind of excited for the snapshot, and I don't know if maybe we should wait. I don't know if I should wait on the monument. I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I have time to wait for Mojang any longer. I'm just gonna do my thing, and they're gonna have to try to keep up with Slip. But had a really good day today. For you guys it's Monday, or if you're not watching this video until much later, then it's whatever day it is for you. But today went out to Eden Center, which is the Vietnamese capital of Virginia. Oh, hit me with some source blocks. Had some pho. If you've never had it, you are not as cool as me. Because it is the good. And had a really good time down there. I love going to Eden Center and having the pho. So it is some good food. Look at that. Oh, I love me some source blocks. So I worked this out when I did the cab towers. It's pretty straightforward, and I should be able to continue to create sources all the way down, like so. And this is really, you'd think it would be much harder to fill this area with water, but as you can see, it is not that tough at all. But other than that, really trying to think of like some more life stuff to tell you guys of what's going on. Been taking those online classes, like I said. I got done doing that stuff, so I'm good to go there. We're just kind of in a holding pattern. It's a possible job opportunity coming up, and I'm just really kind of waiting to see if that pans out. So I really want it to. It's kind of a big life-changing type of deal, and it kind of sucks being in a holding pattern. There's nothing for me that's more frustrating than the unknown, especially when it has to do with like your life and stuff like that. Like, it's so much easier to just know. So much easier just to know what's going to happen. Let me grab some of these torches before they get wasted. I think some may have already despawned. But, so that holding pattern, I wish I could control jump over this as if I had quantum leggings, but I do not. The holding pattern is frustrating, and but it is the only way. Like, there's no other way to do it. And I've accepted that. I've accepted my fate. So it's cool. I'm wondering what'll happen right here. No, it just keeps... Okay, we'll just keep on trucking then. But I like that we're kind of getting some of these things in Sliptopia done a little more concretely. Like, we're kind of putting a bow on a lot of the the area here, and it's kind of made me realize that there's not a lot. There's only a few things left to do above ground on the canvas. There's going to be eventually a point here where, like, the top is done. Like, we're done with it. Once 1.5 hits and we're able to get some redstone stuff done more confidently. Is this going to source out? Oh, perfect. Once 1.5's done and we're able to get some more redstone done while being confident that it's not going to get broken in like one update, then we'll get some of these doors finished on the back door and stuff like that. Then I think it's going to be time to get some other projects done. Pardon me, like the underroom. Pretty excited to do some stuff down there. Get some of that villager, even though villager breeding's kind of broken now, or villager trading, pretty much just broken, which is kind of hilarious. A feature was added and then later basically effectively removed through griefing of their own game. But anyway, so I still want to have it because I invested the time in building it. Let's go ahead and grab some of these guys again. So we'll get that villager trading done. This is a bit of a pain in the butt. How about this? Might be faster. One of them. Oh, incorrect. Better. So yeah, stuff and things are good, guys. I mean, the channel's going well. I've been doing all that work on Hypermind. Can't talk about it enough. Have so much fun hanging out over there. Guys are awesome. Love building in Feed the Beast. And doing all of those stuff and things. It's pretty cool. So I'll tell you what. Got a little bit left to go. I'm going to fill this in and come right back. Cool. I love doing this, man. I really love putting water. I don't know why I love placing water. It just makes everything look so clean, and it stops all mob spawns, and it's delicious. All of the water in Sliptopia is filtered Poland Spring water. It's all main water, which makes it better. I'm not sure if you were aware. All right, so we got a couple of blocks here, and I'm thinking, you know, this kind of looks fugly. Like, we don't want it to be like with the fugly half water. So I was thinking, why don't we just see what that looks like? And you can kind of walk into it. Or no? I don't know. No, I think that's kind of fugly. Kind of fugly. We might... What might we do? We got the stairway over there. We could just throw some blocks on here. Like so. Like that. It's not bad. It's not bad. Could be worse. And yeah, check this out. Watch this. Ready? Bam, bam, bam. Incorrect. Bam. All right. I think that's pretty good. I think this is a little fugly, but it's part of the arc. Like, I almost don't like that these two blocks are here, but it's part of the is it? Yeah, it is. Makes sense if you look at the other side. I'm gonna go through the door just because. Look at that. Just amazing. We may need to put a couple trees out here. Or a sign. Alright. So I gotta take a second and look at what my brain is thinking and come back and see if we're gonna do a little bit more today or what we're gonna do. By the way, you can't start recording while on the elevator. It definitely lags you out. I just want to mention, by the way, this is the 4th time today I've been on the elevator and I've had no problem with it. I am so frustrated by the elevator. It would be so much better if it just didn't work, but it doesn't just not work. If it didn't work, I'd say, oh, it's crap, and I'd tear it to pieces. But it works sometimes, and it's such a big project. I really don't want to tear it down. Hopefully 1.5 will break it forever, and so then I'll have to take it apart. So, look at that, guys. Dun, 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 dun. So far, we have made a boob. It kind of looks like a boob with a nip. We've made nothing spectacular, but I think eventually it will be a thing. I mean, right now it is like easily 1/8 of a thing. And I mean, an eighth of a thing, I mean, that's practically a sixth of a thing. And if you get a sixth of a thing, I mean, you're almost, you know, it's almost a third. Somewhat, kind of. Anyhoozle. It does kind of tie in to the whole theme of Sliptopia, but now I got to think about what we're going to do with some of these other things. This is going to stay green, and I'm psyched about that. That'll be awesome. But, yeah, cool. That's going to be it for today. I'm really excited to get that stuff done for you guys. And then back here, we'll keep some green back here, too. And it'll be green and blue and gray. Those will be the colors. Our Sliptopia flag. National colors. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thanks very much for hanging out. If you liked the video, don't forget to kindly hit the like button. And you can always share and favorite and spam the video. Don't spam the video. But what? Don't spam the video. And yeah, that's it. I hope that you guys had fun hanging out. And I hope that you have I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Ooh, blocks.